Happy Sunday. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. We're going to do a little chatting. You guys, I smell a rat. Matter of fact, I smell rats, plural, more than one. I smell about four big, nasty rats. Some bitter, jealous, nasty, patty, baby, daddy rats. So when you come into the chat, you guys, make sure you tell Sweet Tika, Granny, Auntie, Annie, good morning. Happy Sunday to you guys. Good morning. Come and let me tell you, baby, you are one supporter. I love you for it. I'm going to make sure when I do get to that point, and I will, and when I make my merch and make a t-shirt, you are definitely going to get a t-shirt. Make sure, Carmen, you send me your, wherever way you want me to send it to. Like maybe you have a P.O. box or whatever. Everybody has to protect themselves. But make sure you send me a P.O. box address or something so that when I do the merch, which I still will let you know in advance, that so I have your address so that I can send it to you. Send me a postcard. So yeah, that's what you do. Anybody else in the chat, listen. I'm gonna do a post and I'm gonna say, send Sweet Teacup a postcard. And if you can find a cute postcard, but you can't make it, I want you to go find it in the store, whether it's a dollar store, whatever. If you can find a cute postcard with a teapot on it or a teacup, I'm going to actually post it on my channel. But make sure you put your name on it so I can give a shout out to you. But Carmen, you always number one supporter. I love you for it. Good. Send me your P.O. box so that when I do decide to send out t-shirts, that your name is definitely one of the ones first on the list so that I will have it. Plus, I need something come through my P.O. box. So send Sweet Teacup a little postcard, a little note or whatever. And but we're gonna do it. But we're gonna talk about this bitter baby daddy, jealous, petty. Tea. What is this? And you got, I'm smelling the tea. The tea is spoiled. We got bitter baby daddies that feel they are entitled. What is going on in these YouTube streets? See, that's what happened when you have a whole clown that did videos that dragged a single mother and her 5 kids for view, clout, and money. So now we got these other clowns, these bitter baby daddies, thinking they could do the same thing, thinking they're going to trend off this situation, but no, it's not going to happen. If they were smart enough, they would see that that whole clown fell off. They would see that that whole clown is not making no money. So hey, if they want to be a rat and they want to be a clown and they want to follow, like monkey see, monkey do, hey, do what you do. But yes, like I said, you guys, welcome to the chat. Welcome to Sweet Tea. It's Happy Sunday. Hopefully, I'm not cutting in on anyone, because there's a lot of people that do go to church worship early in the morning, like maybe morning service, 9:30 or 11. I do apologize, but you guys, I just had to go to the chat. Like I say, I've been in YouTube Street. I'm out early, working early today, and I just see, I just see this little clown of a baby, because I call him a clown of a baby, because he's young. He's a young clown. Honey, he in his feeling. He feel entitled. He's thinking because he the pappy, because he the daddy, like that means something. Honey, you didn't carry no baby. You did not carry no baby for 9 months. You are not entitled. You are not. The only thing you are equal to is just that you're the father, but you're not equal to her. You didn't walk around carrying a baby for 9 months, okay, mister? You didn't go into labor. Your water didn't break. You didn't go into the labor and did the pushing and all that. You're not entitled, you little baby clown. And no one is afraid of you, you little baby clown. At this point, I'm getting the feeling that there's a whole nother clown out here that this baby clown ain't got no money, that this baby clown is going broke. Because it's the desperation for me. It's the desperation of trying to steal a newborn baby from his mother. Now, you're supposed to be another I want to be rich and famous. Another I made a female. I made her be a come up. You're supposed to be the GOAT, but you out here doing the most as if you broke. So is that it, little clown? Is the problem is that you broke? Do not tell me, clown, that you went and did some payday loans. Now, you know what? When I think about it, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, the way that clown lives, and I'm just saying, you're supposed to be a whole, you're supposed to be a whole rapper. You're supposed to be so rich and famous. But you know what? Your house and your furniture don't look better than nobody else's house and furniture. A matter of fact, I'm just saying, don't get mad with me. I know a whole bunch of other people, houses that is way better furnished, have more furniture, and look triple nicer than your house, you old clown. So at this point, I'm pretty sure that you're broke. You probably owe some payday loans like that other clown. So now you trying to cash in on it. Because see, what you did, you felt entitled. You thought you was going to keep stealing a young queen boss in training. She's in training, you best believe it. And listen, I'm going to get her there. She will be trained. She will be trained to know her worth. She will be trained that she is not going to be afraid of you. And that's on period. You is done feeding off her back. You are done riding her coattail. You're done pigging back off her back for views, content, and money, for keeping yourself relevant, for trying to survive because you was a one-hit wonder. She is not afraid of you. No woman is afraid of you. Understand that. This is 2023. We're not afraid of the clown. Hey, Lori, good morning. Hi, welcome to the tea. Hey, she be queen forever. Ross says she left Blue plenty of money. Listen. It's the same thing that Royalty Nation did. It wasn't that they went to them and said, hey, just take my money. They just left because that was the only way they was going to break free. You know what, you guys? It was like as if they were slaves. Just like you seen Ruth and Queen and all those slavery movies. You got a whole black clown, African American, trying to enslave an African black woman. You know, like I say, and Martin Luther King is probably spinning right now. Harriet Tubman is probably spending right now. All these people who died, let's just say they died so that all African American can be free and be people. And we got 4 clowns that want to enslave a single black mother by threatening to take their babies. Because that's the only way. You know what? They feel, well, if I threaten to take the baby because I'm the father, I don't know where they get this foolishness from. I don't know who enlightened them and told them that some court is going to lie to them and just come and steal somebody's baby. But you know what? They are in a rude awakening. Ain't no judge is going to give not one of them. And let me just name them. Let me just put it out there. Because one thing about Sweet Teacup, I don't sugarcoat my tea. I am not afraid of neither one of them. So let me just name them who I think allegedly, my tea, my channel, my teapot on boiling this tea. So the first clown is Dumbo. I don't even want to give him I know he just wait for me to say his name one day. But everybody, if you've been following me long enough, you know who Dumbo is. If you don't and you're new to my channel, welcome to the tea party, baby. Join the tea. Listen, don't be afraid to join the tea because Grandma's 60. Grandmama gonna entertain you. Grandmama is very wise. I'm very smart. And I ain't got nothing else to do. Okay? So we got Dumbo for number one. For number two, we have an old fart, Mr. Crier. There you go, Damien. Damien Crier. Thinking he's a pimp. Thinking he can exploit young, single girls, saying that they are gold diggers. Well, guess what, Mr. Crier? And listen, I ain't saying this to you for you to reach out to me, because let me tell you, Mr. Crier, Sweet Teacup have always had her own. I stand on all 10 plus 10 more. You don't have to. I'm not clout chasing. Not you. I am clout chasing Dumbo. I'm clout chasing the clown, baby clown. So let me make that understood. But you wouldn't even get that energy from me. Okay? You want to come off and live off women. But you claim you got a whole family. And I don't care. Listen, I ain't got no beef with your son. I ain't got no beef with Bianca. I am totally disappointed with you, because you know what? You're supposed to represent us, the grandparents. You know, in the 50s. I'm 60 now, but you in your 50s. You too old for the foolishness. You too old to act like you don't know what happened when you lay down with a woman. You too old to go out there trying to attract these young girls and thinking you don't know. Let me explain something to you, because see, I'm gonna break it down to you, because you act like you don't get it. So let me just go there. I'm a cougar. When you a cougar, are you a sugar daddy? You are supposed to supply the income. You are supposed to support them. Let's make this understood. Why would anybody young want to get with anything old and crusty? Make it make sense. Why would any young lady want to lay up with you when she can go get any pickle that she wants? And you knew that. You dangle your name, you dangle your family, and you dangle your fake money into that young lady face, Erica, to get her attention. But you don't want to pay the due. See, you don't get to play. You don't get to play with someone 20 and 25 years or 30 years younger than you, and you think you're going to pay the due. No, baby, there are dues to pay. Don't be or try to be a sugar daddy if you don't want to supply the sugar. Learn that. Now, you're a whole granddaddy, but you want to talk about how you love your family. Well, why don't you stay in your granddaddy mode and stop making the grandparents' generation, which is myself and other grandparents, looking stupid? Because that's what you're doing. You making granddaddy look stupid. You the only dumb granddaddy on YouTube moving the way that you're moving. You say, I just move on with my life. I'm trying to elevate myself. I bought me a house. I bought me a company. I bought this, I bought that. Listen, at the end of the day, I see what you're doing. See, because see, I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown woman. Double grown. And I see what you're doing. You thinking by you showing I got this, I got that, because you already know what was her desire. You already knew what was her wishes. You already knew what she wanted for the future. We all know. If anybody been following the situation, what's going on with Erica, we all know that she just wanted to be what? Popular and famous on YouTube. Is that a crime? No. We got a whole bunch of baby clown fathers doing it. Is anyone bashing them and dragging them? No. But you want to drag a woman because she wants to be famous and popular. And yet, those whole folk clowns, they do drugs, they've been arrested, they drop guns, they've been in prison. This young lady has not done none of that. Yes, she have allowed herself to be used and abused and taken advantage of. And you all want to drag her. And you've been dragging her. But are you getting anything from it? You're not getting nothing from it. It's not making you richer. It's not making you popular, famous on YouTube. Not if you sit around with 3, 4, 5, 6,000 subscribers. Make it make sense. How's that making you famous? What are you getting out of dragging a single mother with 3 kids and finna have a baby on the way? Do that make you feel good? I'm sorry. Do that make you feel strong? Do that make you feel powerful? I don't think it's hard for anyone to attack a single mother while she's pregnant with children. That's an easy battle to win. You're not doing nothing great. But like I say, listen, at the end of the day, what we mess in, we gonna have to lie in it and we gonna have to lay in it. And then we got baby clown, Blueface. He feel entitled. He feel, what? Lordy, when did Christian Rock became a soldier for you? When, what? Let me think. Are you a Viking? And she did some loyalty thing with you and you crowned her or something? What you mean loyalty? She don't owe you nothing. Not a dime. She don't owe you anything of herself. I wanted to say this the other day, and like I said, I got off task because a lot of time when Sweet Teacup start talking, because I am 60, now I got a good memory. I don't forget anything, but I can be sometimes all over the place. Let me explain something to you, youth clowns of amends. Now, the gentlemen that's out here that support my channel, I'm not calling you a clown. I'm going to call you a king, because see, you're a king. And I could name several kings right now. Several. As a matter of fact, while I'm doing it, why don't I do it? My opinion, my channel, my tea. BSC TV. You know why? Because he stand up for a single mother with 5 kids. This man have allowed himself to be picked on, dragged, made fun of, poked at, no matter what, and he still stand up for royalty as if that's his child. See, that's a king, that's a man. See, a man would stand up for a damsel in distress. A man would stand up for a single woman with 5 kids. How is that considered an equal fight? When you got a whole clown, they got an army of children. When you got a whole clown that paid for his first baby mama to come with her new baby wife or whatever she want to call her. When you got a whole clown that got a bunch of T channels dragging her, how do that become an even battle? That's an easy battle to fight. That proves that you are a coward. But you got a whole man that don't know nothing. He didn't know royalty, but he stood up for her. You got 7. I never met 7. I just know his voice. You got AWOC. I never met AWOC. They don't know royalty. But do you see how they could be a man and they could stand up for a single woman with children? Do you see that? They don't ice nothing of her. They don't call her. They don't text her. They don't DM her. They don't say, give me some money, subscribe to my channel, give me views. They don't ice her for nothing. But you got a whole clown where this woman, royalty, my goddaughter, slave, along with her kids, to make him a millionaire, and he feel entitled, and he's constantly begging her, threatening her, and icing her to enslave herself again and her children. Let's keep it real. I always said from day one, it's about the 3 royal kids. For him, it's about Nation, Leon, and King. That's it. It's about the 3 royal kids. For him, it's about Nation, Leon, Jaleel, it always circled back round to those 3 kids. He would go in and say, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to leave it alone. I hate them. I won't say their name. And then it always circled back around. Him doing a video, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. I just want us to be friends. We family. We can coordinate. Do you all see the pattern? Do you see his pattern? It's the 3 Roy kids that he wants. He used the twins as a pun. And that's why even now, even people who have supported him, it shows in the numbers. Even people who have supported him in the past are now waking up. They're literally waking up like old people. See, I'm 60, but I woke up. That clown woke me up. That clown right there woke me up. And woke up a lot of other older people. And now, a lot of those supporters, whether they're young or whatever, they are waking up and they really begin to think and to see things for themselves. They begin to see this man will go to any link to try. And listen to the word I say. I want you to stay focused. I want you to concentrate. I didn't say he will succeed. I say try. Capital T-R-Y. He will go to any length to try to take control of royalty and her 3 Roy kids again. He's going to go to any link that he can. And then within the same breath, he would turn around and cry and beg. Make it make sense. So, we got that clown. We got the grandfather clown. We got the baby clown, Blueface, and then let's just go down. Mr. Mucker. And I'm not going to tell you. See, I stayed in the bushes and I mind my business, but you're another one. You think you're so intelligent. First of all, you should have made sure you completed speech therapy, a speech school, speech class when you was younger. You try to act like you try to act like you convey that your grammar is so perfect, but you're not. You're slow. I can look at you and you're slow. I know you was another one of the ones that was in that hallway. You and your wife. I don't care about no doggone Latoya. You and her are slow. You all are pathetic. You guys are a complete embarrassment of any married couple. Now let me give you some names of some wonderful married couple. The Schroeder. Oh, you probably don't even know who they are because you so low. You don't know decent people when you see it. Their family is called the Schroeder. They are Caucasian. The wife is a RN. You hear that? She's a real nurse. And then her husband, he's self-employed. And they flip houses. They do Airbnb. Do you see how hard this couple work? And they adopted, I love it, a beautiful African American little girl. And her name is Tiana. Wonderful family. See, that's a powerful couple. Because y'all ass is slow. You guys act like y'all don't know what a powerful couple is. So let me just break it down to you and give you some powerful couples. Because you slow. You don't get it. A powerful couple is not a couple that will literally go out their way to take a single mother's baby out of greed, out of desperation to be famous and popular. Oh, you do. That's not a powerful couple. That's not how a powerful couple move. Now, there's another channel, and I have said it many times, I love them. Bees for Life. And they're two guys. I love them. Beautiful couple. Making banks. They're not out there trying to steal nobody, baby. They're not there. He actually has his daughter and have a wonderful relationship with his baby mama. And he don't go on there and drag his baby mama not an ounce. If you guys don't know Bees for Life, you need to check out that channel. Wonderful channel. If you don't know the Schroeders, you need to check. See, those are channels you want to go to. Those are channels after you have to deal with the drama. But you just want to go look at the channel that put a smile on your face. Other than looking at the Royalty Nation, the Royalty Foundation. Those are channels you want to go to where you can leave the video and feel good. Listen, if somebody want to see the drama, just turn on the news. People are shot, killed, robbed every day. But to go on YouTube and create drama because you can't be rich and famous, how about you getting off your butts and work for what you want? How about you put in what you want to get out? How is it that you want to be rich and famous on YouTube, but you ain't putting in there what you want to get out? How you think you can exploit single women? We're not dumb. We know you pay these women money to wear shorts of their butt and have them bent over and all that. And you best believe they're not regular single women. These probably just women, no offense, in my opinion, because I'm pretty sure there ain't nobody's daughter that has confidence in themselves. I'm pretty sure there's nobody's daughter that actually have a life and have a job and have a husband and have children. That they literally is a good mother and they support those kids. So you must be just going to get carpet walkers or street walkers. But you want to be rich and famous. And then, like I say, we got a whole clown that wants to go around. Don't get mad with me. This is my channel. Like I say, if you can't put on your big girl drawers and put on your big boys, if you can't put on your big girl's panties and put on your big boy drawers, you should not be here on my channel. And let me clarify, this channel is an adult channel. You don't believe it? Look at some of my videos. YouTube literally type my videos where I make no money from it, especially when grandma is renting, and it's an age restriction. So if you ain't 18 and above, I don't even know why you over here. Don't know why. See, I'm not like the clown that would just take any type of subscription, any type of views. He don't care if they're babies and minors. It matters to me. If you are under the age of 18, get off my channel. Go do your homework. Go read your novels. Stay focused. Stay on task. You're going to be getting a progress report in about a couple of weeks. Be constructive. Be respectful. Be humble to your parents. Whoever is your guardian. If you are being taken care of by someone and they are mentally, physically, emotionally abusing you, then you need to go to someone, some adult that you trust, and you need to report that. Because no child should be abused. But like I say, these clowns out here who feel they are entitled because they want to steal a baby from a single mother, at this point, I can't even say shame on you because you don't care. You are so desperate. You want to be rich and famous so bad that you would do the most. But I'm here to let you know, and I am not sorry. I am going to crush you and disappoint you. Neither one of those four fathers are going to gain full custody of their children. So since I have literally broken that down and explained that to you, now if you want to continue to waste your pathetic energy by continuously to drag a single mother, to try to threaten her, bribe her, stalker, you're stalking her, going out your way, that whole clown, number one clown, he's stalking her. He want to go through all that, but you know you're not getting her number. That number you got, that's not even her number. Not gonna happen. You yourself allegedly did a video saying that you blocked her, but then here you go months later talking about, oh, do anybody know Roy's phone number? I'm trying to get in touch with her. Do anybody know her number? Make it make sense. We are tired of the lies. We are tired of the game. You know what? You're taking a space on YouTube that we could be looking at a whole nother channel, enjoying ourselves. You are literally taking up space and wasting good entertainment time that someone who really is on their grind, someone who is really working hard to be successful the right way, and you're taking up space. Why don't you just move? I can't tell you to move gracefully because I gave you that, but you couldn't figure out how to do that. So at this point, I'm just going to tell you, why don't you just move? Why don't you just move out the way so that these other channels who wants to be independent and grind and work hard off of their sweat, their hands, their content, why don't you just move? Like there's another channel and I like them. That's Ken and Dre. I love Ken and Dre. They're cute and they're young. They're babies. But guess what? They're not out there on social media bashing each other. And let me say this, because some people say, oh, you think Royalty innocent. Guess what? Over here into Royalty Nation, she have been granted by me. She is innocent. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't a thing you can do about it over here. There's nothing you can do about it. When I boil my tea and pour my cup of tea, she's completely innocent. Yes, she is. Because she have not did not one thing to that whole clown. Not one thing other than to try to stand up and defend herself. And you all want to act like that's a crime. I see grown women that watch that man do the most to her. I see grown women turn a blind eye, continue on with, it's kind of like if you was out and you saw someone shot somebody, you literally saw somebody shot somebody dead, killed somebody, and you turned around and went in your house and shut the door. You think because you turn a blind eye, you're not associated with that situation. Well, I am here to tell you, honey, and I promise you, because I am 60 years old, you are associated with that situation. So when you got a whole YouTube channel and you may not be sexually talk about Royalty, my grand-goddaughter, Jalea, 16 years old, talking about her body parts and dragging her, but you still associate yourself with that channel. You ignore it. You claim that you're here for children. Well, you see a whole 16-year-old being just exploited and dragged, and she's not doing nothing. Nothing. She put her face on the camera. He's going to find a way to drag her, and you turn a blind eye. Believe me, you are associated with that situation. And it will come a time, and it will come soon, where you're going to have to take accountability of that. Because you decided that you want to keep a blind eye. You're just going to move on with your channel and you just going to do your videos. Well, I don't talk about the child. I just talk about the mother. But you turn the blind eye. But yet, you still associate yourself with that channel. You knows what that channel do. I have seen you, heard you congratulate that channel. Oh, you are a part of it. And believe me, when God go in and do his work, when God go in and clean house, your house will be one of those houses that will be cleansed. You best believe that. Because like I say, these are bitter baby daddies that feel entitled need to get off their butt and go get a job or do what they got to do. You got a YouTube channel. You want to be YouTube famous, then do the work. Do the content. If you look at all four of those clowns that I named, and let me just name them again because I don't want no confusion. We got we know Dumbo. We got Mr. Mucker, a complete embarrassment. There is no way on earth that if I had a business that I would ever employ that man. There's no way on earth. You could sit there with a whole nother woman. Let me break this down. As a parent, God should come first. And yes, we know we want to say then we come second. But why would you put a whole another adult before your child? How can you wake up in the morning? How can you even, I don't even understand how you can breathe and take a breath. There's a whole little baby look exactly like you, but you know what? But he's cute. He's handsome. He's adorable. You look like a mess. You look like you a joke. I don't see how you can breathe. I don't see how you can look yourself in the mirror and know there's a baby out there that you completely turn your back on. And knowing right now that you in the process of trying to take control of the baby, just my opinion. I have a right to say it, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care if you don't like it. Because let me tell you something, don't none of y'all over there pay my bills. As a matter of fact, don't none of you guys even subscribe to my channel. You don't do nothing for me. And I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. You want to sit there and reap the benefit now of that baby. You only want that baby for view, content, and money. Where was you when that baby had tubes down his throat? Just where were you, Mr. Mucker? I'm going to tell you where you was. You was doing videos with a whole nother woman. I don't give a care if she's your wife. I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody is coming for you and her. You're never going to be a powerful couple because you fumbled the ball. You fumbled the ball when you couldn't even be true to yourself. So you might as well get that you tainted yourself. Erica didn't taint you. Own image. Because of you and her, the way you and her both move. Y'all are whole grown up. You make your own choices. You got to live with it. You want everybody else. You want Erica to take accountability. Let me tell you something. Every time Erica got to look at one of them babies and feed them and clothe them, she's already taking accountability. The rest of the people in the YouTube community, oh, she just need to own her, take accountability. Baby, every time she looked at one of them babies in the face, when she looked at Dion, she got to see this daddy. When she looked at baby RJ, she got to see this daddy. Now she got to have a whole nother princess. She takes accountability every time she wakes up. Every time she closes her eyes and she hears somebody say, mommy. See, it takes me teacup to break it down to you. Every time them baby cry, she take accountability. She don't have to take accountability for a whole nother grown up. She don't have to tell them nothing. Not a darn thing. That's not a taking accountability. A take accountability is that when you met in it, you sleep in it, and she did. She had 3 babies, she messed in it, and she's sleeping in it because she's the only one that gets up and take care of them kids. I don't give a care. We all know Mr. Pimp, Daddy, Granddaddy. Oh, well, he do this, he do that. Well, you should. You're the father. You don't get an award because you're a daddy. You don't grant an award. But you know what? It's an embarrassment when you're a father and you drag the mother. See, you like to throw rocks and hide your hands. I know what you do. When all that information was leaked, not all of it, but a lot of that information that was leaked, you clown. You old fart. I know that information came for you. But see, baby girl, Erica can see it. I seen it a long time ago. A long time ago I seen it. I knew then she had a rat. Because, you gotta stay with me. All 4 of those clowns, Mr. Mucker, Dumbo, Blueface, and Mr. Crier, they do not want that woman, the woman that they are bashing and dragging and trying to steal their children. They do not want those females to come up and be ahead of them. They do not want those females to be more advanced than them. They do not want those females to be more popular on YouTube to them. See, it's all a ego thing. It's one of those clowns where, no, you don't walk beside me, you walk behind me, and you most certainly don't walk in front of me. But baby, you got this mixed up because we're queens out here. I'm a queen. And I'm going to teach any queen that want to learn it. Any queen, whether she old, young, middle-aged, I'm going to teach you. You ain't got to walk behind and beside a man. Hey, I was blessed. I grew up with all brothers. My brothers taught me. You want to know well, where she gets it? Because I grew up with brothers and 2 stepbrothers. And trust me, they never made me walk beside them or behind them. And ain't no man on earth going to make me do that. And that's on period. And that's what these queens need to learn. You can love somebody, but you ain't got to walk beside them or behind them. If you want to walk 2 steps ahead of them, girl, put your shoes on. Get to stepping. Get to stepping. And that's what I'm saying. They're thinking they're entitled. They have finessed these women. They have convinced them in the past that in order for these women to grow and better themselves, they need them. Oldest game in the book. The oldest game in the book. You dangle them the same way how Blueface got Chrisean Rock. Because he was Blueface, he did a song with Cardi B. Song blew up. What young woman wouldn't want to date him? Let's make it make sense. Oh, well, some people say, oh, well, Chrisean Rock should know better. Come on, what young woman wouldn't do that? Sometimes, and it's not something, it's a lot of time. A lot of time when you're dealing with females, because I'm a female myself, we get caught up in a situation, and before we even realize we caught up in a situation, we are trapped for so many reasons. For so many reasons. And one of the main reasons, and I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you feel I am correct when I make this statement. Put a 1 in the chat. I want you to be honest. You don't have to go in detail, but put a 1 in the chat if you have been in this situation yourself as a female or even a male, that you knew you got caught up in a situation, that you was in a relationship with somebody that you should not have been in that relationship, but the only thing that held you back and made you remain in that relationship because you knew if you brought it to the world, that if you told your story, you was going to be dragged. They was going to say, well, what did you do? Oh, you shouldn't have did that. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew you was going to get bashed and dragged, so you kind of stayed in a relationship that you should have got out of a long time ago, but you were just so embarrassed. Put a 1 in the chat. I'll wait. Hey, Green Butterfly, welcome to the chat. Hello, Karen, welcome to the chat. Hey, Gina Smith, welcome to the chat. Hey, Angela, exactly. A lot of women, and I want you to understand this, if there's some men in my chat right now, some women that's in the bushes, because for the life of you, you can't understand how a woman will allow this to happen to her. Just be grateful and thankful and humble that you did not have to experience that. But a lot of women get caught up in a situation and they are afraid for the simple reason, the way how they are dragging Royalty, Erica, Chrisean Rock, the way that you two have just pulled them apart like they was a puzzle. The way the YouTube community dragged them, talked about their kids, talked about their mamas, their daddies. This is why a lot of women now are still stuck. They are stuck. And they don't want to come out and tell somebody, hey, help me. I'm being bruised. I'm being beaten. They taking my money. I can't sleep at night because I'm crying all day. They are literally being bruised because they feel, because you know what? Because the world turned around and attacked the victim. They empower the person that doing the bruise. They empower them. But you feel like I can't answer why the people that would support a bruiser, why they do what they do, because I'm not that type person. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But for you to make a comment, oh, child, I would never, and listen, it's T channels too. I listen to the T channels. They give their consent where, child, I would this and I would that, but that's just it. You're not Erica. You're not royalty. You're not Christian rock. So how, by the grace of God, can you make a comment saying what you wouldn't do? You're not them. You're not living their life. But why don't you get off the channel and why don't you go where they live and knock on their door and say, baby, what can I do to help you? Tell me what I can do. Why don't you get on YouTube the same way Sweet Teacup? And I say to them, I'm your godmama. What can I do for you? I'm going to support you because I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, all three of those women, Christian Rock, Royalty, and Erica, I don't care what they go through in their life. As long as I got breath in my body, and thank you, Jesus, and I could get on this YouTube channel, I know they got parents. I know they have family. And they also gonna know that I am backing them and I am supporting them and I love them. Because I don't ever want either one of them young women to ever, now see, I get emotional. I don't ever want either one of them young women to look in the mirror and say, why me? Why is people hating on me? Why are they dragging me? Why can't someone love me? Well, baby, I love you. Sweet Teacup, I care for you, and I guarantee you, you never have to worry about that ever again. You never have to worry about if somebody's out there supporting you, because I support you to the fullest. To the fullest. You don't have to worry about somebody going to take your baby away from you. I guarantee you that I put my name on it. Now, you may have to share, meaning that, they're going to have to see the baby. They got to do that, unfortunately. But they will not take your baby. You don't have to worry about that. I don't want you to go another day when you can't sleep. I got to see a whole baby on YouTube crying to the YouTube community, begging and saying, don't take my baby. That's insane. Christian, you ain't got to worry about that. Ain't nobody going to take your baby. That's your baby. So you hold your head up. You listen to your parents. You listen to your godparents. We are not. God is not going to let that entitled, bitter, petty, jealous, nasty rat of a daddy take your baby. So don't you worry about that no more. And I'm going to tell you, that's why I say, if you chose to move forward, and these women, they chose to move forward, don't look back. I got an aunt, and she's not an old aunt. I told you, my grandmother had 33 grands. I'm the oldest granddaughter. And I got an aunt, she's the youngest aunt. And let me stay focused with this because where I'm going with this. She's my youngest aunt. And my youngest aunt has my back. And I have another one that's only 2 years older than her. I lost my mom. Less than a year ago. Do that mean I was a perfect daughter? No. But she was my mother. But when I need something, if I, everybody can have a day. You can have a bad day. You can wake up one day and you can be like, oh, just not such a great day. But I know they love me. It's important for people to know that there's someone out there that care for them. So I don't care. Anybody, you can hate Erica. Oh, I'm going to show receipts and she's nasty, she this. But guess what? You can't take away my love. I have love by Erica. You can't take it. You can't break it. You can't do nothing with it. So see, whatever what you went out to accomplish, if your accomplishment was just to go out and tell your tea, hey, tell your tea. But you ain't got to drag her to where you want to, like, hurt her. Some of you guys are like you want to kill her. I don't get it. I don't know what you want. You say, oh, she's insane, she mentally. I'm going to keep it real. Everybody, if you think I'm lying, Google it. Go to a therapist. Everybody, if you live long enough, you're going to have a little mentally going on every now and then. Because you know what? Just living can drive you crazy. If you think I'm lying, why don't you just Google it? So stop saying, oh, with this person, she got mental issues, she got this. Listen, dealing with the YouTube community, watching your face go up on pictures, I see the pictures, you do the thumbnails, you do this, and I'm trying to understand what you get from it. I'm pretty sure you don't get $1,000 check because you do a thumbnail and you put this picture on her, you do this, you do that. And like I say, if you feel that is going to grow your channel, if you honestly feel that you have made a difference, then continue doing what you're doing, because like I say, drama dies down. Drama do sales, but so do happiness. So do good, wholesome family videos. So do videos of a person just being themselves. Those make money too. Those sales on YouTube too. YouTube is not, the whole thing on YouTube is not drama. I just seen a video with Super Saiyan. I don't know if you guys know who Super Saiyan is. It's a Beam Squad little boy. Super Saiyan just did a video. That video, I promise you, is about to hit 1 million views. It's up there. It's already past 100,000 something video. Just cute as ever. He just singing. He got his little dancers. The whole YouTube community. Somebody say drama sell. That's not true. A lot of things here. I know people that got cooking video. I mean, they literally, it's just one channel. And you just hear the man's voice. And he start out saying, mama. He say, mama, I woke up this morning and I wanted me some chicken. I wanted. This man got millions of views just talking. You hear his voice. He got a nice speaking voice. And he just cooking food. So that's not true that only drama sell. That is not true. A lot of things sell. You got little babies. You got people that have cute little babies. And they like put them on outfits and they show them with different outfits. Get millions of views. So that's not true. And like I say, I'm going to be honest. This is my opinion. Just because I'm Sweet Teacup don't mean I know everything. But I tell you this, Sweet Teacup do know a lot. And I will not leave you astray. And I promise you this. And when I make a statement, I bring receipts. And I'm finna give you a receipt right now. The videos that are trending are the videos where you got the whole family, a group of friends, and they doing Touch My Body Dance by Mariah Carey. Think I'm blind? Look at the video. The videos also that trending is where people got the cute little babies, whether it's a boy or girl, and they dress them up in cute little outfits, just changing their clothes. Trendy, hit 1 million views. Some of you guys on here do a whole video for a whole hour bashing somebody, and you don't even get past 1,000 views. Come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You got little, I'm just keeping it real. And you can look at my channel, look at my shorts. I'm no expert. I just be me. I just do the things that I like. Talk about the things I want to talk about. And yes, I definitely defend single mother. My choice. My choice. But guess what? I don't have to drag somebody to do it. Yes, now I do troll. Why? Because they deserve to be trolled. Because you know what? Because you're attacking my god grandkids. Keep the kids out of it. And you know what? I ain't got to say nothing about your little pathetic behind. But when you dragging kids, oh yeah, Granny got something to say. Granny got something to say. But I literally did. I could do a short and take a picture of a toy. And if I put the right music with it, and if I think about it, yeah, I could get over 1,000 views. That just means being me. That's me being original. That's not me. I got to do a whole hour video and showing clips and pictures of somebody. Some pictures and clips of someone that I was once their friend, and now I'm showing these videos. And there's a whole nother clown I want to mention. There's a young man, and I believe his name is Lance. Because while I'm cleaning tea today, we're gonna talk about this. His name is Lance, allegedly. I don't even know what he's even. I don't even know why he even out there complaining. My opinion, he definitely want to clout chase and come up off Erica. What? So what? She sent you a titty. What? You never seen a titty before? You never seen a booty before? Are you serious? Why don't you just look at Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion new video? All the booty you want to see. So if Erica sent you a picture of her titties and your booty, so what? You can see that for free on YouTube. That is not a crime. You say you're a rapper, then go in the studio and make your music, okay? And if you got to make a whole diss track singing a song about Erica, then that means you ain't even no real rapper. Because you got to drag somebody to get attention. You got to drag somebody in a diss song so that you can use their name in the title so that you can clout chase. See, there's a lot of people out there, and I ain't calling no names. You know who you are. Somehow or another, this is just my opinion, you felt entitled. You felt that at one time, Erica was your friend or whatever. Hey, you said it in your video yourself. You say, hey, she was my friend and I was this. I don't know. I don't know the situation. But Erica, I'm here to clarify this. I'm her godmother, so let me just break this down and let me just make this understood. Erica, loved by Erica White, not make nobody famous on YouTube. She can't make nobody rich and famous. So now it's out there. If you want to be rich and famous and popular on YouTube, you gonna have to do the work yourself. So now everybody know. So now nobody can't come out and say, oh, well, she's my friend, I would do this, whatever. That's high school. That's elementary. That's the stuff people did. Well, I thought she my friend. I thought we did. I mean, it's supposed to be adults. If you're adults, you want to be famous on YouTube, you got to do the same thing I do. You got to go out there and you got to do tea. I do tea, but I dance. I do a whole lot of other stuff because I want to come up for myself. So now that that's said, Erica cannot make no one rich and famous on YouTube. Do we all get it now? So that she can move on with her life and take care of those kids. She did some people wrong. She lied. She took nasty pictures. What else she did? She got multiple baby daddies. Let's see what else she did. So everybody's point was proven. If there's anything else, am I leaving anything else out? Put it in my chat if I left something out. Put it in my chat if I left anything out. Erica sent pictures of a naked body, okay? I know for a fact I sent naked pictures to my man. How's that a crime? Is it her fault that she probably thought that this person cared about her and he didn't? No. Put a 1 in the check if you're a female and you sent somebody a booty pic or a titty pic before. Let's keep it real. See, over here, we do real grown up over here. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a female and you literally sent a man a naked pic before. And I'm here to say, I definitely did and proud of it. Thank you, Angela. So what's the big deal? That's not a crime. It was her phone, and if she wanted to take a picture, listen, if you get off taking pictures, so what? But one thing about it, you want to talk about, she sent you some naked pictures, but you sure received them, didn't you? You could have blocked them, you could have deleted them, but isn't it amazing that you kept them? So do you secretly get off looking at them? Have you ever thought about that? The people on the YouTube community, you all say, oh my God, she sent a naked picture. Oh, and sorry, that's what grandma here for. Have you ever thought, why did that person who was just, why did they keep them? Okay, I'll wait. I will completely wait. It's two sides to a story. So what? So we done with the naked pictures. You can post them, put it on video all you want to, but guess what? Sweet Tea just deaded it for you. I just ruined it for you. So see, like I said, what else? Okay, she got Damien. She got Mr. Mucker. And she got, when she was married, she got 3 baby daddies. So what? I'm a woman that got 7 kids and got 7 baby daddies. Okay, so what? But let me ask you this. Like I said, it's two sides. You got the good side, you got the bad side. You can't just dwell on the bad side. She got 3 baby daddies. So ask yourself, how can a woman have 3 baby daddies? And people say, oh, she's struggling, she being evicted. Ask yourself, why is it that this woman got 3 baby daddies and they letting her live that way? Why is they letting her and those kids suffer? Have you ever thought about that? Are you going to hold them accountable for that? She got 3 baby daddies and she's out here suffering. You all say she got evicted. Oh, she got evicted 3 times. So why are you not dragging those fathers? Why are they allowing their child to be homeless? Why are they allowing their child to go hungry? Oh, we just going to sweep that under the rug, right? We're going to act like they don't take accountability. That's why the old saying, it takes 2 to make a kid. See, I'm going to keep you focused. I'm going to break it down to you because somehow or another, some people don't like to break it down. So I'm going to break it down to you. She got 3 baby daddies. And they say, oh, her baby wear cheap clothes. Okay, why the daddy ain't buying nothing? Oh, her kids hanging out the window. Why the daddy ain't present? Why the daddy didn't have that kid for that day? Maybe if the daddy would have had the kid for that day, instead of doing gold picker or gold digger pranks, maybe the baby would have make it make sense. Hey, it go both ways. On the Sweet Tea Cup, just gonna give it to you the right way. I'm gonna give you the tea. We're gonna talk about this. Oh, she just jealous of LaToya. Okay, how is it make sense? So let's just get to the facts. I'm not bashing LaToya. I'm going to get to the facts. LaToya ain't my goddaughter. Erica my goddaughter. And I don't care if you don't like it. I pick and choose my goddaughter. She is my goddaughter. On YouTube, Erica don't know me. Erica do know of me. But Erica don't know me. We never met each other. We don't write each other. We don't do none of that. The same way how royalty don't know me, she just know of me because I come to the internet and say they're my goddaughters, and I'm coming to the internet and just telling people, back off. You're doing too much. Enough is enough because there's children involved. How can there be a mother if you keep dragging their mother? If they didn't have any kids, you know what? I probably wouldn't even come to the internet to defend them. But they got kids. So, someone says, oh, well, she's a liar. She recorded anything. Well, let's just talk about that. She was a police officer. She was trained to record. So what? She record everything. I'm sorry, when you do a video, ain't you recording stuff? Don't when you do a YouTube channel and you post a video, I'm sorry, is that not recording? When you do a video and you talking about Christian Rock, 'cause that's what's trending now, and you're talking about Regine and Armand and all that, put a 1 in the chat if that's not recorded. Put a 1 in the chat if that's not somebody screenshotting, recording, and replaying somebody else's life. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. If that's not recording. I'll wait. Thank you, Angela Curtis. See, when I come to my tea channel, I'm gonna bring tea. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. So how can you say, oh, Erica record everything? So do you. Or how else can you handle your channel? One thing I will tell you about my channel, the same way how you hear my mouth, I ain't got nobody picture up. I ain't got that picture when they went swimming. No, I just go off my voice. Just off my voice. Or I may do a cartoon pic, and not really a cartoon pic of them. I do a cartoon pic of a clown where it's dummy really a clown where he should be, but he isn't. So You can stop saying, oh, she recorded everything, so did you. That's why you got a YouTube channel. Do you not go on YouTube recording her? It is what it is. So like I say, how much longer you going to do this? How much longer you going to drag this young lady? Can she please have this little baby girl? Can she please just for once? Can she just move on with her life and take care of this baby girl? And ask yourself, I'm just saying, the one that says, oh, well, she just want to do this, she want to do that. That's your opinion. But ask yourself, now we're going to see, because we see this baby daddy now. We see old ass crier, right? He said he's living his best life. He moved on. We're going to see, after that baby is born, we're going to see if he's going to circle back around and try to kiss ass. We're going to see if he's going to circle back around and try to convince Erica, oh, I'm sorry, I want to be a daddy now. We're going to see if he's going to dangle money. I guarantee you, just as sure as my name, what is it? He's going to, you know what he's going to do? Because I'm going to block him. I'm going to shut him down for once. He's going to, as soon as that baby come in this world, as soon as that baby get attention, just like Prince baby Christian Rock Jr. Soon as he see that baby girl get attention, he's going to flip, he's going to turn around, and he's going to start doing video. She won't let me see my baby. Here we go. Same pattern. Here come these bitter, nasty baby daddies. You know, he's saying right now, oh, I'll live my best life. I detached myself from the situation. I moved on with my life. I don't want to do this. But when the baby come, it's going to be, oh, she won't answer the phone. I ain't got her number. She won't let me see my baby. All for clout, views, and money. And if you listen, and when that happens, you make sure you give Sweet Teacup her flowers. You understand me? You give me my flowers. I want to hear you say, well, Sweet Teacup said it. She said that when that baby girl come, and the minute the world love the baby, and we gonna love that baby, you old fuck. Oh, not on the Sunday. Forgive me, Jesus. We gonna love that baby girl. When that baby girl comes, let me tell you something. She's having a little princess. Fortune. Oh, love the name. And she is going to be Fortune. And she's going to bring great fortune. And anybody, and guess what? And let me go ahead and clarify this. That is her baby. And if she want to take 1,000 pictures and post it on YouTube, she can do that. She the one that carried that baby for 9 months while she was bashed and dragged. She the one that's gonna feed that baby, get up. So don't you dare start saying, oh, she just showing pictures of the baby. She can do that. A matter of fact, Erica, if you listening to my channel, girl, drop your video, drop your shorts. Drop your shorts. If you don't want to show the kids, don't show the kids. Drop your shorts, showing what they eat in the morning, showing like these are the places they eat. We're going to hit the channel. We're going to look at the video. Why? Because the YouTube community loves children. And I guarantee you, anybody out there that want to bash your channel, it's going to be hard for them to do that because they can't bash when you're showing stuff about children. Make it make sense. So I'm going to show you how you shut it down, sweetie. They're not going to come for the kids. They know the YouTube community will not love them if you come for the kids. So do your video. Don't do no more videos anymore. I'm just saying, just my suggestion on your godmama. And yes, I'm your godmama. I deem myself your godmama. I've been in the bushes. I never forsaken you. I just needed for the clown. I needed for you to wake up and realize that you didn't need a clown, and you finally came to that. Drop your videos. And when you make your videos, you move on with your life. Those are your children. And you can do whatever what you want. Like you did that little clothing haul. I love it. Yeah, and clickbait on the title. But don't waste your energy. Don't say another thing about those pathetic people, because at the end of the day, I guarantee you, that baby daddy, each one of them baby daddy going to roam around and they're going to try to reach out to you because now they want to be the baby daddy. Only for clout, views, and money. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel that Mucker just want baby Drake, because for one thing, it make him look bad being the deadbeat dad, and for another thing, he see that the world love baby Drake, so now he want to be part of the baby life, and now he want custody. Put a a 1 in the chat if you feel it for them, for him and LaToya, that is just about the money because they want to be a powerful couple on YouTube. Put a 1 in the chat. See, that's what we do over here at Sweet Tika. We have a talk. We have grown people talk. And we're going to approach the subject that people try to avoid. But we're going to talk over here. Exactly. It's for the attention because they want to be a powerful couple. And they will go to any link. But they're not going to get custody of the baby. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel that when Erica have a baby girl, that crier is going to magically turn around and say, she won't let me see my baby. I just want to take care of my baby girl. I just want to see my baby girl. I just want to be in the life. Put a 1 in the chat if he's going to completely flip the whole script. And put a 1 in the chat if you feel he's going to try to sweet talk her. Oh, Erica, he's going to try to sweet talk you, baby. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel Quiet is going to do that when that baby comes. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you something else. Damian Prince Jr. and Bianca. I don't know if you guys will ever listen to my channel. I do want to say this to you and Damian. You and Damian have worked very hard for your channel. I have followed you. Believe it or not, I knew exactly who you guys are. I remember out of the videos when y'all were with Chris, when you guys was with Chris and Queen. I knew the whole group, how you all came up together. I love your kids. I think your kids are adorable. I love Nova. I love the baby girl. I love Kyrie. And I love BJ. Your kids are adorable. But I do have for the life of me, I can't understand and figure out that if Dion is your father's child, Damian, has you been Dion's brother, I can't understand for the life of me. And you may do it. I'm just asking why you at least don't come to the YouTube community and say to people that bash your little brother, not Erica. See, with me, I take the parents out of the equation. Dion is your little brother. He's your bloodline. You're older than him. If God is good, most likely Dion is going to live longer than you. Dion is one day going to grow up and be a young man like you, and you're going to be old. You don't know. I seen it, baby. I lived it. I seen people have children. They grow up and get old, and it's not even their children keeping them. It's not even their children taking care of them. They old. The children got them in the nursing home. You know who is it? It become a brother or a sister or a niece or nephew that literally go get them, take care of them. It's possible that when you get old, Damian Prince Jr., but I'm just saying, you know what? You may not be in that position. It doesn't matter if you line them up to be rich and famous. We all seen it where kids are left with money and they can swindle that money. We all seen it in real life where these, hey, the guy played in Home Alone. Orlando, I ain't trying to talk bad on him. I'm just putting it out there. We all see when these kids had things set up for them, but then when they became grown up, they lost it. But who's to say? See, I'm going to teach you something. This is what I mean, that you got to live long enough to understand. The things could go in circle. Just because you have kids of your own, it doesn't mean that one day, that same little boy that you feel, well, it's not my responsibility. That's my dad's child, ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't like her. I don't like what she did with my dad. I don't like what she did with that. What that got to do with a baby? That may be the same little boy one day that may wind up doing something for you. And he could be the only one that could do it for you. Have you ever thought about that? Dion could grow up and be the president. Dion could grow up and listen, he seen to have basketball skill. I seen that little boy shoot basketball. And I see that you instill that in your children. And no offense, and I mean no disrespect, but it seemed like a little 2-year-old. I'm just saying, he seemed to be more of a prodigy to a basketball goal than your two boys. I'm just saying. He's 2 years old, and this boy can hit a net. Make it make sense. You got see. That's why you got to keep your eyes on the prize. Little Dion could be the one that could grow up, and he could wind up being NBA, and all of a sudden now, where you was, I'm just saying, a millionaire for doing YouTube. But we all know if you live long enough, YouTube ain't gonna last forever. Because I guarantee you, it could be in another decade, another 10 years. It could be a whole nother different thing come out, and YouTube don't got banned. Then what you gonna do? I'm just saying. He grow up and be a whole NBA player, because he definitely is a prodigy for basketball. What are you gonna do? That same nephew, that same little brother that you just didn't acknowledge him, you ignore him, you never talk about him. You all the time you talk about Darian, but you never say Bianca. You all don't even feel the need to even mention his name, and for the life of me, I don't understand that, because I do like your channel, but I'm gonna be honest, I stopped watching your channel. Yeah, I stopped subscribing to your channel when I seen a whole man and his wife that don't even acknowledge a little innocent baby. You gotta stay focused now, just stay with me. Why are kids being penalized because who their parents are? Just make it make sense. But like I say, just know, don't get mad if one day what we speaking on it comes to light. Don't be mad one day that Erica, them same kids that was dragged, because they was dragged along with mom because those was their children. Don't be hurt one day your kids got a kid channel and it's amazing. But don't be hurt one day if the table don't change. Don't be hurt one day when the table change and all of a sudden somebody reached out to Erica kids and now it's her kids on top. Don't be in your feelings, okay? Because at the end of the day, if that's your little brother, that's your little brother. He did nothing to, he didn't do nothing to you. He did nothing to Bianca. He can't, listen, I'm going to keep it real. Now I'm going to put it on my, hey, Sweet Tika, hi. Hey, Tina Stella, hey, that's Sweet Tika, Chicago, checking in. And let me tell you something. I always like to tell my truth. If I was able to pick my mom and my daddy, I wouldn't, even though I love my mama, my mama would be my pick for my mom. You kidding me? Girl, try to give me somebody rich. My mama, listen, if I had to pick somebody for my mama, and back then, don't keep it real. Keep in mind, I was born in the 60s. One of my two favorite actresses, I'm going to teach you something the other day about Sweet Tea. One of my two favorite actresses that I love the most, and they're Caucasian, that's Natalie Wood and Elizabeth Taylor. Oh my goodness, you guys, I loved them. One of them would have been my mama. If I had been able, if God would have came to me, say, hey, before you're born, I need you to pick your mama, it would not have been my mama. I'm just keeping it real. And I definitely would not have chose my daddy. If I would have chose my daddy's name was going to be Elvis Presley. Don't play with me. I grew up on Elvis Presley movie. Listen, I used to want to just pray to meet him one day. Listen, by the time I got 16 and 17 and I found out that man was dead, it just, listen, I was so hurt. I cried. Because I grew up watching the movie and I just thought, oh, maybe one day I just get to see him. No. So see, unfortunately, none of us get to pick our parents. But that doesn't mean that we don't love our parents. So what I'm trying to say, to make a long story short, Dion seemed to be your little brother. Just the way you love Darian, Dion deserved that love too. Dion ain't did nothing to you. I don't know what Erica did to you. If Erica made the mess, that's why I say Erica got to lay in it. I don't try to overlook what my goddaughters do. If they wrong, they wrong. But like I said, if they didn't do a crime, I'm not going to punish them. They didn't do a crime. They didn't break the law. Now, they probably did some things and said some things, but listen, I'm just saying, listen, you don't know me, but if you new to my channel, you don't know me, but if you been here to my channel, you know I could cuss my butt off, you know I could say some stuff. Let me tell you something, I said a lot of stuff to people, especially when I'm mad, baby. Listen, you catch me on a good day, and you cross me, when I ain't in the mood, you may get cussed out. That don't mean I don't love you, but you're going to get cussed out good and plenty. And that's what I got 2 daughters, and I guarantee you, if you ever was to meet my daughter, listen, I don't have my daughter, my oldest daughter, tell me many times, I hate you, you don't love me. That's just life. That's what kids do. It's a known fight. The person that you love the most is the person that you usually abuse. So no, they're not perfect. When someone say, oh, they think royalty is perfect, they think Erica's perfect. No one ever said they was perfect. But we're talking about children. This whole thing about royalty and the royalty nation been about the kids. This clown kicked children's out. Children there for the money. The whole thing about Erica was about children. It was never about Erica. It was about the kids saying, who's the baby daddy? But then it was, oh, well, you know, she sleeps around, she do this, she do that, she do this. So what? I could name famous women. We just didn't call them copy eaters back then. But see, you don't know that. But let me just educate you, because that's what I do on this channel. You got Sophia Relin. Beautiful, beautiful. Back then, yeah, listen, people say she was a stripper, whatever. You even had in Las Vegas the showgirls. Come on now. Make it make sense. You guys go to a strip club yourself and spend your money and make it rain. And you literally treat those strippers like queens. But then when it comes to Erica and royalty, they the lowest scum of the book. Make it make sense. Stop hating on somebody because somebody tell you to hate them. Stop dragging somebody because other people are dragging them. If you're doing it because that's what you want to do, then you need to bring proof to the receipt, because I don't think Erica, our royalty, our Christian Rock have physically did anything to anybody out here in the YouTube streets. I didn't heard not one person who did a channel about them said, Erica broke in my house and she stole my car. Royalty came to my house and she slapped my baby upside the head. I didn't hear no one say anything like that, so I don't understand where the hate at. Listen, if you don't know that people is gonna talk, people is gonna defend themselves, and some people gonna like, listen. See, I can tell my stories, you guys, let me tell you. But I can remember, baby, a lie. Baby, I used to lie so bad, it was ridiculous. Listen, I was a little girl. I can remember I used to lie so bad, and this is what we used to do. See, this is what we used to do in the 60s and said, in the 60s. Like I said, I'm a 60 baby. Put a 1 in the chat. No, Carmen. I think Carmen is like a 60 baby like me. And I think her birthday, I think she's a Gemini like me as well. And we may even have the same birthday. So, Carmen, I want you to respond to this. When you was little, because I did it, I can own up to it. Girl, I said, my mom hit the Bible. I put my that Bible. No, I'm just lying my butt off. Put a 1 in the chat if you have done that when you was younger. Even in your early, listen, when I was in my early 20s, baby, I was I asked when I said, you guys mind me out here just telling my story, and now I just said no. So I'm going to tell you another story. I told you I worked at the bank for over 10 years, and I did. I can't give too much information because, see, somebody may figure out who Sweet Teacup is. But anyway, I worked at the bank, and I told you I started off as a teller, right? And then I told you, if you missed the video, it probably was like 2 or 3 videos ago. So go catch my video, because I have good stories, and this is true story about me. Can't nobody tell my story but me. I was 25. I told you I had my oldest daughter out of wedlock. I got pregnant at 19. I had her at 20. I was young and dumb, but I wasn't dumb enough to marry no clown. And I wasn't dumb enough to put my baby name in no clown name. And I'm keep it real. Not that I'm calling nobody dumb. I'm just telling you that I was not dumb enough. So, I was 25 years old when I got my job at the bank. I told you my first job, my very, very first job, you guys, I was working at Church's Chicken. Church's Chicken. And I can remember the reason I left that job. I was 17 years old. I just graduated from high school. You guys, and I told you I was raised in the hood. At this time, we have not moved yet. I told you my mama got her teacher certificate when she became a certified teacher as a second grade teacher. We moved from the project, and that's when my mama got her first house. And that's a whole nother story, you guys. Because that story wasn't all that great, but that's a whole nother time. So I was so proud of myself because I wanted my own job. Because I told you that I always had freedom. From the time I was in kindergarten, always in senior high, I had that lunch ticket and breakfast ticket. I always had free lunch. We didn't have money. My mama didn't have money to give me money. Not even money that she said, go to school, go buy you some chips. I didn't have that. By the bless of God, I had some really nice friends, and they just bought me some stuff. Not all the time, but they bought me some stuff, so it was all good. But I went and got my first job. I remember I walked. It was like about, I probably had to walk about 10 blocks, but I walked up to Church's Chicken. I was so excited, you guys. I got my job. I got hired, right? You guys, why? It was less than, and keep in mind, I told you, I had 3 brothers and 2 stepbrothers. So, and I have a lot of guy cousins too. I just always been around a bunch of guys because, I had brothers, so all their friends, would come over. I was just always surrounded around boys. So, while one day you got less than about 2-3 weeks, the manager, I would never forget that little scum. I'm 17 years old, you guys. I'm innocent. I don't know nothing about, I told you I lost my virginity at 19, so I don't know anything. I know something, you was in school, you had a little boyfriend, you got a little kiss on the cheek or something like that, simple. But tell me why this man called me, and if you know anything about Church's Chicken back in those days, they had like this little cubicle thing, like a little office, and he called me into his office, and when he called me in, because he's the manager, I didn't know, he took me and sat me on his lap. You guys, it took me at least 10 seconds to be like, what the hell? I immediately got up. Oh, I was pissed because I was no dummy. But you saw how he manipulated me and how he bruised me emotionally. That's something I got to live with the rest of my life. Thank God I was not raped or molested. But see, I had brothers, and but it did at least took me at least 10 seconds for me to register in my mind what was going on. This man sat me on his lap. I immediately got up, like within about 10 seconds. And baby, I was cussing my ass off. See, this man ain't know nothing. He ain't know nothing about me. He just thought, oh, she's 17, she ended. But baby, I let him have it. I threw that apron off, cussed them the fuck off, and walked out of that place. I ran all the way home, and I promise you, within 30 minutes, my brothers and my stepdad was up there at that place, and they shut it down. But that, I can remember that, you guys. That was my very first job. My second job, that's now I have got pregnant at 19, had my daughter at 20. At the time, I was in college, going to school full time. But once I got big enough, I'm going to keep it real, I was embarrassed to go to school pregnant, so I did not complete college at that time. I think I was real little, so I didn't start showing until I was 6 months. So I probably was like about 8 months. And then after that term was over, I just didn't go back. So then after I had my daughter, my next job, I worked at a nursing home. And let me tell you, I love old people, but like I say, on another video I did, I said that the reason why I didn't stay to that nursing home, for one thing, because I don't do well with too many people telling me what to do. I one or two bosses, but that's too many people saying go do this, go do that. And then you have that wear white. And listen, I ain't even got that type of personality to have on white like that, wear white and all that. I ain't gonna sit around here, you can't have your nails polished with white. So I knew that was not my cup of tea. So I did the nursing home for about a year. And then I went to the public library. I did like that job. I was in school full time. So the job at the library was a part-time job. So I was going to, at this time, I don't have my baby. She was in daycare, so I was working at the library. And then that's when I decided I want to work at the bank. I was be at the library downtown, and I used to see the people dressing and say, I want to work at the bank. When I would go cash my little check, I knew then this is what I wanted. And I went through down that story how I got that job at the bank. But let me tell you something about Sweet Teacup, honey. I was a piece of work. I was 25. I was young. Now, at this time, I was older. I was 25. I got married at 25, but, you know what? No, I did. I was engaged, so I think I started the bank when I was 24. But I was young, I was pretty, and baby, I knew it. And I just listened. I had a supervisor, and I promise you, if I was to see that supervisor today, I would literally have to get on my knees and apologize to her. Listen. Like I say, I'm not innocent. I was a piece of work. She was Caucasian. And, I was young. When you're young, you don't know things. So you just figure you don't want to be bothered. She just old and she just bossed people around. And you guys, she was really a good supervisor. But at that time, listen, I was a piece of work. Okay? And baby, I used to just twist and wear my little short dresses. I knew what I was doing. I knew I was able to twist those loans officer around my fingers. I knew exactly what I was doing. I was getting attention. They want to see a pretty young girl, and I wore my pretty dresses with my little heels, baby. And I was wearing 3 and 4 inches, period. Yes. So like I say, that's no shame in my game. I could admit my wrong. But at that time, I didn't see it wrong. I was young. That's what we did, me and my friends, honey. And listen, I can remember, and the reason why I say I would have to apologize to that lady, and she probably passed away, but this is going to have to stay with me for the rest of my life, because I could have been nicer to her. I'm not saying she was innocent, but I could have been nicer to her. I didn't cuss her out, but what I did was, I knew the loan officers favored me because I was young and pretty, and I would go to them to complain about her, and they did. I ain't proud to say, you guys, because I'm not perfect. They did demote her. She was no longer our manager. She became a supervisor. They put her people above her. And I can remember that day, me and my friend, we were celebrating. Listen, you see how bad I was? And if God can forgive me for that, when I knew better, I didn't have to go to those loan officers behind that lady back and use it. I used my beauty and my youth to get what I wanted. I wanted her gone. I didn't want her to be my supervisor. So yes, I would go with them with the teary eyes, and I would go, she did that. And listen, we got just what we wanted. They removed her. She became my supervisor, which means she was not in charge of the department. And keep in mind, this is going on in the bank, you guys. And we knew what we did. And we did. We celebrated. We laughed about it. We did this. I can remember the day when that happened, when the lady came out the office, and she was an older lady. You guys, I feel so bad. She was an older lady. I'm 25. That means I knew then this lady was like in her late 50s or early 60s. Worked a long time at the bank. The lady was just working on trying to get till she could retire. But here we come with our little grown behind. See what I'm saying? No one is perfect. We did that. We literally, now like I said, she wasn't innocent. She was like always in our face and doing this. But the way how we set her up, we sabotaged her and we got her demoted. And I remember when I really realized what I really was a part of and associated myself with, when I saw her come out that office and she had tears in her eyes, I felt bad. But you know what? The deed was done. And see, you reap what you sow. Don't think tell me why the people on YouTube just cannot move on and leave Erica alone. You don't even have to forgive her, but why can't you just move on? You said what you said. You brought videos. You showed the pictures. You proved your point. We saw everything. Like I said, we'll say it again. Yes, she got multiple daddies. That may not be something that this person won't, whatever. She got multiple daddies. She sent naked pictures of herself. She sent pictures of titty, her butt. She sent this, all that. She did recordings of people. People didn't know that she recorded them. She lied on people. They say she lied. So, all that is said, you prove your point. You show the videos. But everybody deserves a second chance, and I mean a complete second chance. There's nothing else you can get for dragging her. There's nothing else you can get. You're not going to get paid more money. You're not going to get an award. You prove your point. You proved it. So like I said, you guys, no one is perfect. I literally just told you stories, and you know what? I did it because I just like to talk. You know, like I said, when I was little, I used to get it all the time. Teachers used to tell me, every teacher, I think every teacher I had, you know what, you talk too loud. Quiet down, your voice tone is loud. My family, girl, you talk too much. But guess what? I always knew in my heart one day my voice was going to become important to me. And guess what? 2023, baby. Sweet teacup. Bam. Because sometimes the worst thing you may think is so bad because someone said you this, you that, you that, is going to be what's going to get you what you need in the future. So like I say, Erica, you did what you did. And as long as you came to Jesus and you have repented and you asked him to forgive you, baby, you ain't got to explain yourself to nobody else. It's dead, it's done. Nobody else matter but your children. You and your kids, and you are going to be successful. You are going to be successful on YouTube, and you're going to be successful because you are going to focus on you and your children. And I put my name on it. Yes, Carmen. Amen. Okay, baby, listen, they got me out here preaching and everything, but you know what? It's important for anyone that's younger than what we are, for them to hear the good and the bad. One thing about my channel, I'm not just going to give you just what I think you want to hear. I'm not going to make you think I'm this great person just so I could get views, clout, and money. I'm not going to come up by manipulating people, convincing people, and tricking people that I'm this perfect grandma. Girl, honey, I got stories. I tell you, I got good story. I got not so good story. But have I ever went to jail? Have I ever robbed somebody? Have I ever did this? No. But I got stories. I'm not perfect. And just like I tell the good stories, I'm going to tell the bad stories. And that's what I bring to my T channel. My T channel is just to enlighten you and defend. And someone saying, yes, I admit it. I've seen it show favoritism towards women. And it could be the simple fact because I grew up with all brothers. Let me tell you, won't you try growing up in a family with 3 brothers and 2 stepbrothers? Before you can even go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, they don't pee in the sink because one person was using the toilet and they don't pee in the sink. Whenever I had to go to the bathroom, I had to wash everything down before I could even take a bath. I had to screw up the tub, the sink, this, that, because they would take my toothbrush and Lord knows they would clean the shoes with it. They would just take when I got older and I had my little mascara, Lord, they done took mascara, making sideburn. I could give you all kinds of stories growing up with brother. So it's only fair to say, yeah, she showed favoritism towards women. I didn't have any. You guys, when I was little, I used to pray. I used to want a sister so bad. Because, like I say, when my brothers had their little forts and they go in the room and they had their little secret meetings, I was never invited. They had on the side, no girls allowed. So, on Christmas morning, even though they was my brothers, even though we grew up in the same house, when they was over there playing with their little Hot Wheels and all that, I was in my little corner with my little dolls by myself. You know, it is what it is. When my mama used to take her shopping, and like I say, back then my mom was a single mother, and yes, but listen, the government was our daddy. My daddy's name was the government. Say what you want to say. That's the only daddy I knew back then. So when she would get the vouchers, and she was able to go to these certain stores where we was able to get, like, you know, so many clothing items and shoes. I can remember my mama used to say, okay, well, since it's more boys, we're going to do the boys first. Girl, let me tell you something. I'd be sitting there like, what the heck? I couldn't tell my mama that didn't sit well with me, but baby, I ain't like that. The same way I say I ain't like how she used to give us hot dog and she had steak. I was not cool with that, but I couldn't tell her that. You kidding? So we have to go to the boys department. That would take hours because it was 3 of them, and it could be selfish on my part, but at the end of the day, that's just how I felt. It was only one of me. It made sense to me, but that just means that I am sweet teacup. It made sense to me. If I was able to run it, I would have said, well, why not do me first? It's only one of me, one girl. But no, she had to do the boys first and then the girls. I would literally, when Easter came, we had to go get the boys and get their hair cut. I had to sit up there in that barber shop and watch all 3 of them get their hair cut. And then after they got their hair cut, then we'll go home. And then, hopefully, if my mom wasn't too tired, my mama get to put my hair. Because back then, we wore candy curls. Lord, that was the thing back in the day, baby. Easter Sunday, you got the candy curl. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember getting them candy curls for Easter Sunday. I'm an 80 baby and I can't relate, baby. Exactly, you're 80 baby. Hey, yes, baby, the candy curl came Easter Sunday. You know you will get. Listen, that's when the beauty shops would be packed. That's when the mama, listen, I'm just saying that. I don't know if my mama did this, but my mama probably did. That's when the mama, they got food stamp, they would sell the food stamp to get the cash money. And baby, you got your hair in the candy curl then, baby. Easter Sunday. Everybody went to church. Like I say, I'm a 60, baby. Listen, my mom went to church, and my mama, we wasn't no holy down Christian family like that. Now, my mom went to church, and she used to like be in this women club thing. I'll never forget, she be in this women club. I'm not gonna give the name of the club, but she used to be in this club thing. Girl, that's be the thing back there where your mama and they all used to wear the same t-shirt and stuff and be selling them fish dinners and chicken dinners. So they were like, I used to be hostess at a church. Now check that out. You all at a darn club party dancing and going on, but then you'll go to church on the Sunday with your little fancy suits on, like you Miss Holy. But then the next night you at the club. Yeah, I'm talking about my mama. Don't get mad with me. Like I said over here, I just served the tea. But I can remember that. I can remember them being in the women's club, and you go to church and they all had on white and they carrying the little altar plate looking all Christian and sanctified. Come that Friday, all at the club. They having a little club and they doing the fish fry early that day to raise the money. Yeah, I remember those days. Banana curl, that's cute. I like that name. That's what y'all call it. Butterfly banana curl. So yes, baby, that's when, I don't care if you're rich or poor, baby, if you was black, you got the candy curls. And yes, I can remember that. So like I say, and you know what, you got, those were the good days. You know, it was just the good days, but I can remember that. So like I say, I know Erica is looking forward to, and Erica, look at that, baby, you just like me. I was the only girl with 3 brothers, but I wasn't the youngest. I was next to the oldest. So I had a brother older than me, then came myself, and then my 2 younger brothers. And like I said, I lost my 2 younger brothers, and I lost my mom. So I had my oldest brother. He's a whole butthead. But even though I still love him, because if you love Jesus, you gotta love your family. Okay? Unfortunately, we don't get to pick our brothers and sisters neither. It is what it is. So you're gonna have your 3 kings and your princes. All I'm saying, Erica, you can do what you want to do, but just maybe, when it's time to take the kids shopping, since you got 1 girl and 3 boys, maybe go to the girls department first and let her get her dresses first. Just saying. I had to have a little fun with that, you guys. But yes. So I'm just so happy that she is having a little girl. You know what? And that's another thing, you guys. The people on the YouTube community. Have you ever thought about? I'm just saying, just think about it. And I don't know if this is the case, but have you ever thought about it that maybe Erica decided to have 2 more kids because she really was trying to have a little girl? Maybe secretly in her heart she always wanted a little girl, so that whatever what she felt she didn't have, or she couldn't do it, she couldn't want when she was little, she wanted to do that for her daughter. Have you ever thought about that? I know a lot of women that are married and they have multiple kids and keep having kids until they have the right sex of the babies. What they want. Okay, now I ain't trying to throw shade, but I'm gonna troll a little bit. Let's go back to Damian Prince and Bianca. We all seen it. When Bianca wanted that little mixed little baby, she wanted a baby, she wanted a little girl that was fair complexion. Just my opinion. I ain't trying to troll or hurt her. I am trolling, but I ain't trying to talk bad about her. But we all witnessed that, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, allegedly, she did say when she woke up, because she showed her delivery, she said, oh, I thought she was going to have pretty eyes. Don't get mad with me. So no one, well, some people did say something, but she didn't get dragged the way y'all did Erica. No one dragged her because she kept going till she had the amount of babies that she wanted. What? So let me just break this down. So because a woman have a husband and a ring on her finger, that's supposed to make a difference? That means because she has a husband and a ring, she can have as many babies that she want to have. At the end of the day, now put a 1 in the chat. And if you're a guy, I want you to answer this, tell the truth. Put a 1 in the chat. Most of the men that cheat are married. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that most of the men that cheat are either engaged to be married or married. Very rarely you see a single guy that cheat. It's the ones that's committed and tied in a relationship. So let's just make it make sense. So how is it that a lady that's married and got a ring on her finger, she can have as multiple kids as she want and nobody drags her? And let's just make it real now, not Bianca, because Bianca got all the same daddies. But I know many women, I know famous women. Let's make it make sense. You got Diana Ross. Diana Ross got multiple children and she don't have no one baby daddy. Make it make sense. Hello, I wait. There are multiple of women that got many children and got different baby daddies. So because they was married, it was okay? Come on now, make it make sense. Just because, you know what, you can have a whole husband and he could be the worst man ever, but the world will never know. He could be the worst man. You can have a whole husband and he ain't never home. He always in the street. Make it make sense. So how do that woman becomes a better woman because she has a ring on her finger and a piece of paper? A woman should be judged on herself. So if you can have a woman that's married and she got multiple kids, she got 16 kids, no one is dragging them. But because Royalty is not married and Royalty got 5 kids and Erica is not married and got 4 kids with multiple daddies, they're being dragged. Make it make sense. And let me even go deeper. Why is it that you got Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon got what, 12 kids, right? And I believe, now if I'm not mistaken, he got 12 kids and he got about 11 or 10 baby mamas. Make it make sense. I don't see nobody dragging him. Why is it that a woman can be dragged for having multiple relationships with men and having babies, and she could be taught like filth on earth and dragged, but you can have a whole man because he got a pickle, got 12 children, 10, 11 baby mama, and nobody drags him? Make it make sense. I could name so many men that got so many goddamn kids And nobody drags them. But the minute a woman do it, we got to be called a whore for the street and drag. But let me break this down to you. Just like Erica got 3 baby daddies, just like you can drag her, you can drag the no good men too, because it takes 2. It takes 2. Because they are no better. But like I say, see, this what society have done and allowed. And I can't say for other races, but I'm going to keep it real, just my opinion. I don't think no other race do that. I don't think no Asian people do that. I don't think no Caucasian people do that. No Indian. No other race that I know of, just my opinion, that would drag a black mother because she got multiple baby daddies. Make this make sense. Michael Jackson, they all had the same mama and daddy. Look what Joe Jackson did to them. But you know what they mama did? Them same 5 kids, they became famous though. How you know Erica kids could grow up and be famous? They could be singers, play instruments, and then you all gonna look like a damn fool. You all want to put down a woman because she got multiple kids. Them kids here for a reason. God don't make mistakes. Those kids are here for a reason. One thing about it, I can say, Erica, sweetie, hold your head up. Because one thing about it, when you get old, you going to have your pick of the litter, and you say to them, now who going to take care of mama? There's no reason for Erica to go in a nursing home. She got 4 kids. Make it make sense. I got 2. I got 2 daughters. And let's just hope that when Sweet Teacup get old, that one of them voluntarily take care of me. Or either my grandson. What happened if neither one of my daughters want to take care of me because they're living their life? Now, this is true story right here. You got people right now living this way. They old. Look how many old people in the nursing home. We got nursing home everywhere. Where are the kids? And you know what? These kids are here. They living their life. They in Bruhanna. They my life. I got my husband. I got my children. Even though their mama took care of them, they threw their mama in the nursing home. Make it make sense. Well, maybe with Erica, because she got 4, she'll have 4 good chances that one of them kids, that when Erica get old, they're going to take care of her. Have you ever thought about that? Of course not. Of course you never thought about that. You just want to drag a single mother because monkey see, monkey do. And then have the nerve to go on your channel and brag about your children. You want to drag royalty kids, but then have the nerve and say about the good thing about your kids. Your kids, they're no better than my grandson and no better than royalty kids. We all love our children. We all do. You know what? Won't you give it a try? Won't you give it a try? And instead of, I'm just saying, instead of continue to drag Erica, why don't you just do your commentary and just make it about a person? You know, instead of saying, oh, Erica this, Erica that, maybe you could say, you know, a person shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that. You may get more views. I'm just saying, you may get more. Imagine the views you can have if you did have Erica supporters plus your supporters. Think outside the box. Imagine, and let me tell you, it was sad, and this is going to be my second time saying this, but I'm saying this because I got to bring receipts. It was sad to me, and I don't take it personally because this person who said this to me, she's a baby. And I knew that baby worth. I see what God got in front of her somehow or another. I don't know why, how the focus was lost. I told that person, I said, I like your voice, I like your energy. And her channel could be amazing, but somehow or another, I don't know how the foolishness got all caught up. And it's holding her back. But that person said to me, respectfully, she wasn't rude. Well, she wasn't rude to me. It was said live, on the live, and it was said, and I don't think it was her, I think it was somebody more in her, on her channel, in the comments. And it was said, oh, you only got 100 subscribers, I'll put you on. First of all, ain't nobody put me on. How can you put me on? I pay my own internet and I created my own channel. I don't even know you. I don't know you personally, know me. I appreciate it. If you subscribe to my channel, I greatly appreciate it. And I've always been respectful towards you. But that's what was said to me. And it was said to many old people. I don't know why old people out here on the channel will look here. I believe I have more than one. I believe I have more than 100 subscribers now. And like I say, don't get it in the mix. Because I promise you, Sweet Teacup, while they so busy bashing this person, bashing that person, I'm going to come up around you. The same person that say was too old to be on YouTube. I'm just saying, just keep it focused. Hey, Michelle Grant, welcome to the chat. CJ is a... Baby, yes, he is. They say the devil come in all ages and shapes and colors and description. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Let me see who's there. Hey, Karen, just in case Hey, Holland World, welcome. Thank you. Hey, Slay, welcome to the chat. Hey, Boss Steve, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Happy Sunday, right? Yes. Gina, I believe I said hey to Gina, but that's okay. We're going to say hey to you again, baby girl. Hey, Carmen Gals. We got two Carmen. Okay. All right. We got Carmen Gals and we got Carmen Martinez. Gotta love the comments, you guys. We got Lisa Robinson. Hey, Lisa. Lisa Robinson is definitely an old supporter. I love you, sweetie, and thank you for being a member to my channel. I appreciate it. Listen, I didn't even know anything about being a member, you guys, or whatever. But I am a member to BSC TV, to his channel, because I saw, listen, Cap, give a shout out to Cap. Cap actually joined my channel. I didn't even really know what the member was. He joined my channel. And I said, oh, what's this? And I said, oh, well, let me go join his channel because I appreciate him doing that. So I learned about being a membership for him. Now, you guys, bear with me. And I know I said before, I'm going to figure out the little emoji stuff and all that stuff. Because I'm going to figure it out. I promise you. And when I bring it, I'm going to bring it. It's going to be cute. But like I say, I will constantly tell you how much I appreciate you, how much I love you, that I know. See, I know my worth. I know who put butter on my bread. Every last one of you guys in my chat right now, you put the butter on my bread. I would not be Sweet Teacup on YouTube if it wasn't for you guys. And I am greatly appreciated. I'm blessed to have supporters of someone that don't mind listening to an old 60-year-old lady tell her life story and run her mouth. Thank you, Jesus. And I appreciate you guys. Come on, I love it when you giggle. I know. Listen, my grandson tell me I giggle like a little witch. But yes, and you guys, listen. Don't get me to laughing. I'm going to try my best not to think about a whole Tricks for Rabbit getting stuck on the table. When I seen a whole clown running around here doing on his bike, spread eagles, running thinking he was Chippendale. Listen, like I said, when I say both of them, when I seen hers, and she was dressed in a little bunny suit. And listen, girl. And she was trying to twerk. I promise you. I know you guys think of. Listen, I ain't going to lie to you. It's a Sunday. I'm going to do a video. And when I do that video, when I do that short, y'all give me my flowers. I'm 60 years old and grandma gonna twerk, and I'm gonna show you that it still moves. That's all I got to say. Don't be in the oh, she too old to twerk. Girl, get out the bed. I'm grown. I'm a grown woman. I could twerk, shake, whatever. She ain't like some of the other people. When somebody say, oh, you should be, Roger should be shaking. She grown. Shake with. You don't pay no bills. You don't buy her drawers. You don't do nothing. Shake it all day long, Roger. Get down with it. Because Granny's 60 years old and I'm going to do a whole twerk. And I may surprise you. I may do one in the next 2 days. Grandma got to practice a little bit now. But when I do my twerking video, just make sure you like the video and share the video. Because you're never too old to shake what your mama gave you. Stunting like my daddy. Don't play with me. But I'm going to show you mine can move. And it's I ain't trying to clout nothing like that. I'm just saying it's original. Sometimes ain't nothing wrong. You know, some people say, back in the day, oh, she kind of big. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. For what I seen on YouTube lately, it's like the big girls move better than the little girl. But no, I gotta give the shot. Let me tell you, I love this little girl. When I tell you I love me some Cora LeRae, baby, that girl can twerk, honey. Say what you want to say. I love me. She's a beast. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love her. And you guys, don't Royalty look like Cora LeRae. I promise they look like they related. She's so cute too, but I love me some Cora LeRae. And I love you guys. If you have not seen her new song called Bop, you can check it out, baby. Get down, girl. Go ahead on. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Chastity. Welcome to the chat. Chastity Fall 24 karat all day, every day. Welcome to the chat. Just like Cardi B. Listen, baby. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Girl. Baby. Honey. Now, see, they can twerk. Cardi B looked like she had on 10 inches heels. And she still had to move in with the twerk. That's what I'm saying. See, that's a beast. That's a boss. And see, that's what I want, Erica. And that's what I want, Chrisean Rock. Royalty already know. Royalty, no, period. You're a beast. You're a boss. It don't matter. You don't have, listen, it's nice. It's nice to be in love. It's nice to have a man. But girl, a man do not regulate you. A man do not validate you. A man do not validate who you are. At the end of the day, if you got to get your little fix and get that little butt swipe, go get your little butt swipe. One thing about being single, now I'm just saying, now see, now I'm finna open your eyes. It's a Sunday, so I'm going to try to keep it clean and good. See, this how I look at it. And don't hate on me, this my channel. Royalty is single. Erica is single. If they want to go get them a little something, that's their business. Listen, ain't no rule. If a man could go get him a little something, who said a woman can't get a little something? Who come up with that rule? I don't think so. And the best thing about being single, you can be with, okay, why would you want to be with some old fought behind pickle when you could go get a pick of the litter? You can choose who you want to be with. So see, before you so thinking, it's so sad, she's single, she ain't got no man, she can do what she want to do. And the best thing about it, she ain't got, if Royalty, Erica, and Chrisean Rock cry again, it ain't because they with some low down dirty clown. It's because they crying because they want to cry. And see, that's the cry you want to do. You want to do the crying because you just want to cry. But who in the world want to be crying about a low down dirty dog? No woman wants to do that. At least they don't have to worry about that anymore. Royalty don't have to worry about somebody abusing, verbally, emotionally bashing her children. They can sleep at night and wake up in the morning. You all can say what you want to say. Oh, Erica, she ain't got no money, she broke this, but guess what? She can wake up, she in charge of her own house, she's standing on her own 10 toes, and she can look for what she want to do for the future. And she don't have to worry about nobody clout chasing off her and trying to make money off her. That she can make her own money for her and her kids, and it stays in her pocket. Hallelujah. Don't play with me. Lisa Robinson, enjoy the single life. Exactly. Enjoy the single life as long as you can. There's nothing wrong with being single. At the end of the day, I'm just saying, I am not down in being married. I was married for 16 years. I was happy for 10. The last 6, I had to wake up. I've been there, done that with Erica and them at. And let me tell you something. I've been trying to say this for the past couple of days, but I run my mouth, I forget. If there are men in my chat, listen to me, because I'm going to give you a little secret about women. If the picker is good, and you doing what you're supposed to do, we're going to be whatever type of woman you want us to be. If you want us to be submissive, we're going to be submissive. Yes, sir. If you want us to be sweet, okay, honey, what you want? If you want us to be nasty, we're going to be that too. We're going to be whatever what you want us to be if the picker is good and we feel we get in love. But now let me give you the flip side of that. If you out there trying to get a picker to somebody else, like a whole clown, we know who these clowns are. You busy trying to give away the pickle. You ain't taking care of what you're supposed to do to the house. You ain't bringing no money. You're keeping all the money. You don't love us. You don't told us we ain't shit, ain't gonna be shit. You don't love us. And let me tell you the 3 stages that a woman gonna go through. Because see, you need to know this. We got 3 stages as a woman that we go through. First, we go through the hurt. Receipt. When Erica, Christian Raw, and Royalty did a video and they was crying. That's the hurt. We got to go through the hurt first. And then we go through the anger. And let me explain to you what the anger is. The anger is when we start fighting back. We start saying, well, I don't care. And then we start telling they dirty laundry. Then we start putting, that's how we fight back. They don't drug us, we're going to drag them back. And then finally, the last straw is when they realize they're a queen, they're a beast. It's when they realize, wait a minute, I'm the one that was making the money. I'm the one that was holding us down. I was the one that they love. That's when we tell you we don't give a God. That's when you gonna, the clowns say, all of them say, the first thing they want to say, this ain't like her. She wasn't like this because you never really knew her. See, that's just it. Like I say, when the pickle good now, you're hitting it right and you're taking it home, you bring home the money, you're being a good daddy figure. We gonna be all that you want us to be, but baby, when you take away the pickle, first of all, you got the nerve to take away the pickle, and the pickle probably wasn't even all that. Come on now. Okay, now men, don't get in your feeling, but you need to know this. Females, that's a grown-up channel. Put a 1 in the chat. Now keep it real. Put a 1 in the chat, whether you got a husband, boyfriend, or man. Put a 1 in the chat. If the picker ain't all that, but you just happen to still love them. So, you just keep accepting the picker. But put a 1 in the chat if you know that picker ain't all that with no cherry on the top. I'll wait. Just don't let them see your channel. They ain't gonna know that you told on them. Put a 1 in the chat. You've been married and in a relationship for a long time, and you love them, but just put a 1 in the chat if the picker ain't all that with a cherry on top. Thank you. I know that's right, Lisa. The money helps. There we go. Vivi. See, the pickers around here, they really think they the thing. They got the pickle and I'm gonna do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Let me tell you something. See, this sweet teacup. I told you I was raised with brothers. I told you I was raised to talk freely. Baby, don't think because you got to pick your picker all that juicy. Don't think that your picker this. Don't get it mixed, okay? Just because we don't tell you, just because we go, ooh, this, that, don't believe the hype. We can do a lot of acting and pretending because we're trying not to hurt your feelings. Don't get it mixed. Don't think that we don't like to have fun. Don't think, well, she got these 4 kids. She got me tied down. I want a network. Listen, excuse me. Don't think you right here hitting like you supposed to be hitting because you're missing. That's why we complaining. You ever thought about that? Maybe that's why we nagging and complaining because the picker ain't juicing the way it used to be juicing. Get out of your feelings. So I said for your other significant nothing. So if you got a wife or a girlfriend or a mate and she's nagging all the time, maybe you ought to put a little more with the pickle, okay? And I'm going to keep it at that. So there we go. Oh, they're going to be in their feeling now. Who she think she is? Sweet teacup, a capital S-W-E-E-T, capital T-E-A, capital C-U-P with an exclamation mark. Sweet teacup, baby. Like Blueface say, Blueface, baby. Sweet teacup, baby. All day, every day. But you know what? Somebody need to tell them, and I'm the one. You know, we appreciate that you want to act like we supposed to appreciate that you supposed to, that we should be grateful. You should be grateful you got the man. Why I got to be grateful? I work just like you work. What's wrong with you? Why I got to be grateful? I believe I'm the one walking around here washing dishes and cooking and taking care of the kids. Why I got to be grateful? What? Because tonight you just decide you're going to give me a little pickle? Hello? Why I got to be grateful? I'll wait. Hey, Shine, the love number one. Hello, anyone home? Oh, Mr. Monkey 3. Hey, Mr. Monkey 3, don't be offended, baby. I love you guys. What you stumbled upon? Hey, I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to help you. I promise you, there's a lot of females out there, just like Sweet Teacup, that will speak very frankly. Listen, I'm very frank. I'm going to say what I got to say. I got to do what I got to do. I was raised with brother. My brother taught me, hey, you can walk with us. You can speak. Listen, my brother that used to coach me, I promise you, they used to tell me before I go to the party, they told me who to dance with and who not to. Don't dance with him. He did see that. My brother done look out for their sisters. And listen, I look out for them too now. Because I'm going to tell you, when we was little, do you guys remember being little? Put a one in the chat. You remember that? You remember the gang used to play Boy Chase the Girls? Put a one in the chat. Like I say, this is a grown-up chat. If you ain't grown up, get off my channel. But do you remember that gang, Boy Chase the Girl? That's what we call it in the 60s. I don't know what y'all called it. We called that in the 60s and in the 70s. I'm not sure what you guys called it in the 80s and the 90s. But it's where you get a bunch of kids, you got boys and girls, and somehow or another the game turned around where the boy was chasing the girls, and if the boys chase you, it just depends on this. It depends on what decade you was born in. But if the rule was, if the boy chase you, he get to do what he want to do, whether it was a kiss, hug, or whatever. Listen, keep in mind, I had all brothers. So I used to thought it was so weird that no one never chased me. I want to be chased. I'm playing the game like everybody else. And you guys, we was young. Isn't it some mess? We was so grown. Like I said, you miss me too. But listen, we was just grown. We come up with our own game. Our mom and daddy thinking we all at a park playing hide and seek. We playing Boy Chase the Girls. But I used to wonder why I never get chased. We would take off running. I look around. There was nobody behind me. Honey, my 5 brothers had already warned them. Don't chase Lolo. I never knew that until my brothers and them told me when we got older. Yes, that's it. I remember some people did call it tight, but it really was Boy Chase the Girl. So one day we was playing the game, right? And I just got used to no one gonna chase me. So my brother and them used to tell me, Lolo, they would tell me the girl that they wanted, and they would say, hey, get her to run with you and go that way. And here I am, helping my brothers out. They tell me the girl they wanted. I be like, come go with me. The girls got called all the time because I set them up. Listen, I was young, you guys. They was my brothers. I told you I didn't have any sisters, so hey, they were my best friends. So now they call it manhunt. Oh my goodness. You guys wonder what they call it in the 20s. You better start icing your children. But anyway, you guys, this one particular day we was playing a game. Honey, took off running, baby. That was somebody on my back. When I say he was running after me, he was chasing after me. He didn't give a darn about the rules. I guess he liked me. And what's so funny about the reason why I'm laughing, because I think I was about 12 when I got about 14. That's when this person actually, you know how you do little boyfriend girlfriend thing. I like you could be my girlfriend. I never knew that, but I thought it was weird that particular day. Baby, that one day, The chase was on, and I was running for my life. I didn't know where I was running from, because think about it. I always helped my brother them out. I never had a boy to chase me, but all I know, I didn't want to be caught, because I didn't know what happened when you got chased. And baby, listen, I ran all the way home. My mama said, I don't know what my mama was doing that day. I can't remember. My mama looked at she said, "What are you doing?" Baby, I ran all the way home. And back then, like I said, we grew up in the project, so we had this steel door and we had the screen door. Baby, I locked the screen door. I promise you, you guys, I will not lie to you. I never played that game again. I didn't know what was going to happen if I got caught, but all I knew, I was not getting caught. But you guys, it was hilarious. I ran all the way. Listen, and that damn boy came all the way up to my door. he chased me all the way up to my house. I'm not, you guys, I cannot lie to you. I promise you. One day, you guys, you need, you know what, you guys need to subscribe to my channel. You need to refer my channel so you can get me up there, big and famous, because I want you guys to meet me. I'm going to bring these people in my life that I have talked about so that they can tell you themselves. Baby, that boy chased me all the way to my door. My mama had to come to the door. She didn't know what was going on. She talking about, what's going on? He was out there. Listen, baby, he was all in a sweat, breathing hard. Baby, honey, you couldn't catch me. Don't play with me. And it just so happened when I got to high school, you guys, I did run track. I did the 100-yard dash. Baby, don't play with me. Like I say, I ain't know where I was running from. All I know, I was running. But that, it was hilarious. And it just, but see, that's my karma. That's what I mean about a karma. When you do something to come back on you. I had set my friends up all that time. So guess what? That particular day, that guy, he wasn't following the rules what my brother and them put out. He was on a hunt himself. But you guys, it was hilarious. But I tell you, when you think about them days, listen. I'm going to tell you guys, like I said, I was a piece of work. I love telling you my story. I'm going to tell you one more story, then I'm going to get off the chat for right now. I can remember, like I said, hey, Liz Robert Queen, Miss Sweetie, you need to do some story time of your life that you want to share. I know. I'm going to tell you guys one more story, then I'm going to get off the chat. Okay, like I said, I grew up in Duval in Jacksonville, and we had a skating ring, and our skating ring was called Skate City. And I can remember, so I was about, and let me tell you something. When I got much older, I questioned my mama. I say, Mama, why you had her just running around like that? Let me tell you, I can remember being 7 years old going to the store myself. What kind of mess? I don't think my mama was that nurturing. I'm just saying, I ain't talking bad about my mama. I just keep it real here. But I can remember we was going to Skate City. Like I say, my mama didn't get her car until she got, I never told you all that. When she got her first teaching degree, so I don't know, it had to be after so many paychecks, but that's when my mama got her first car, and it was a Toyota hatchback. I'll never forget that car. It was a royal blue color, a Toyota hatchback, a little bitty car. But at that time, we didn't have a car, because like I said, I grew up in the project, so we called the city bus. Listen. I knew the city bus so much, I knew the route by heart. But we would go to, it was called Skate City. And I can remember I had this friend. And I met this friend through my brother. Listen, and let me tell you something else. My brother never learned not to bring their girlfriends on me. Why every time my brother and them had a girlfriend, they wound up being my friend. And once they became my friend, they didn't want to date them no more. I told all my brother and them secrets. I ain't care. They're my friend. They need to know that he was no good, that he was cheating. I told it all. My brother never have girlfriends and they'll bring them over, right? I didn't like all the girlfriends, but if it was one of them that I liked, she was nice to me, whatever, she would buy me like some barbecue Fritos or something. Baby, I told it all. All it take was a bag of chips and a soda. You gonna get the whole story. Yes, he did cheat on you. Yes, he was talking to Pam. I told it all. Next thing I know, they don't go together no more. They my best friend. You guys, it was a mess. But anyway, she was one of my brother's girlfriends. She wound up being my best friend. And I was spending the night over her house to go to the skate ring. And yes, my mama knew I went to the skate ring, you guys. But her mama owned it a little bar, like a little hole in the wall. Y'all call it, I don't even know if you even know what a hole in the wall is. A hole in the wall is like a little home and park made club. The roof bill is standing up, but baby, you're partying your butt off in there. It's rocking. There's no AC, there's no fan, you're hot, you're sweaty. So her mama owned a little bar, and they said definitely sell alcohol and stuff like that there. And they sell hot dogs and hamburgers and french fries, stuff like that there. Girl, why I'm all at the skating ring with my friend? And you know how you go to the skating ring. Now think back when you at the skating, we call at the skating ring. And you know how they have the little concession stand where you could buy sodas and slice a piece of whatever. Girl, while we went to the concession stand, bought a big old, that's when they had the big old cups where you could fill it with soda. While we went, we so grown. While we went and bought a big old soda, took it to the bathroom, pulled the majority of the soda out. She done snuck a bottle of moonshine, not alcohol, moonshine. The bottle ain't even have no label on it, girl. She done snuck it from her mama bottle. Girl, why we don't pull the soda out and put the moonshine in the cup? We are at Skate City on roller skates, drunk as a skunk. You guys, I can remember that, but let me tell you the irony of that story. See, what happened to me, I deserved that. I had just got my first watch. I loved that watch. My mama, like I say, it was a pretty little watch. Not fancy, but it had a little blight band. It was so cute. Had the little fake gold trim. Back then, if it was yellow, I thought it was gold. We was young. Girl, why somebody stole my watch off my wrist? See, that's what happened when you go to Skate City and you buy a big old soda and you go to the bathroom and you dump it out and you fill it up with moonshine. Yeah, sweet teacup, I did it. I cannot believe it. And like I say, that's the last time that happened. They stole my watch. I ain't never did it again. And she felt bad. Listen, we was young, we was dumb, and girl, we drunk. Listen, I don't know how on earth. See, that proves right there when you're young, that stomach is powerful. I don't know how we did, but we drank that cup. We was all over. We was on skate. We just drunk as a skunk. We just having a good time. And let me tell you something else. Okay, I can't tell you guys too much because then, somebody may try to go find somebody, say, hey, she said she went here. But I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to tell you the color, and I'm not going to tell you the color of it. Back then, when we would go to the skating ring, I think people still do that now, but I'm not sure. But back then, we used to, you form your own club, right? And it didn't matter if you can skate. We didn't care. Listen, I was a dancer. I love to dance. But at our skating ring, you would skate. The skating ring would open up at 6. And at 10 o'clock, everybody take off your skates and it become a party. Oh, what? Oh. Baby, that's when you dance, baby. Oh, that was a highlight, baby. I had to get down. You hear me? Listen, I was serving it. See, I wasn't into boys like that. I was always challenging with the dances, baby. Listen, that was it. That's back then. The dances was called the whip it. It was called the light foot. That's the steps we was doing. We was doing the tremble, doing the worm. But, baby, tell me why my mama? I was like, why my mama ain't no more? But why I had on these little, they wasn't spandex, but it was like some type of, I'm trying to think of what type of material you was calling. It wasn't nylon. It was like a rubbery cotton type material. Like the little, if you're born in the 60s and 70s, you're going to know what I'm talking about. How they had the little shorts with the little V cut on the side. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. They was more like gym shorts, like if you would go to school and you had the little, well, actually, when I went to school, we had a whole jumper. You guys, they had that look like we was in prison. It was a whole jumper with little stripes at the top. It was just weird. But I think when my daughter went to gym, and they looked like little gym shorts. Had the little rubber in the waist and had the little V on each side. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember those shorts. And the shorts were inexpensive. They'd be like $3.50 or $5 and something. Yes. Tell me what I had on. Me and my little group. The shorts was black, and I had on a black jersey. You know, that's when you had the little mask jersey. I had on a little black shorts, and they were short, baby. And I had on a little black jersey with gold writing. What? And let me tell you, I ain't gonna tell you the number I had on my shirt, but I will tell you what I had on there. Girl, why I had XX rated on there? What's wrong with me? I don't know nothing about no X rated. But tell me why, how on earth I'm going to Skate City with an outfit like that. I promise, I know my mama see my outfit. You see the stuff we used to do that when you was young and you didn't even think nothing about it. So when you see a whole man dragging a 16-year-old, she just being a kid, you guys. You guys be all hard. Oh, Jaleel, that just being a kid. Come on, you think back to your years, you're going to know you did that. Listen, I just told you things that I did. Jaleel would never do nothing like that. Never. I told you the outfit I had on, all that is kind of like, why am I walking around with a shirt to my XX rated? What kind of mess? But yes, I did. I can remember that. So you see Jalea, 16 going on 17. She dressed very appropriately. She do a simple little dance, and the whole man want to drag her like she out there working at a strip club. So do you see where I'm going with this? Stop acting like you was not 16 one time. Stop acting like you wasn't young. Don't take away her youth. Let her enjoy her 16. She only gonna be 16 for once in her whole life. Don't steal her teen years because you hate her mother. Stop doing that. We all been young. We all did dumb things when we was young. And that's why I could sit back today, being 60, and tell my story and laugh about it. Because that's a part of being young. You do some dumb things. Exactly. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. And hopefully I didn't bore you guys with my stories. I love telling my stories. And believe me, I have a lot of stories. But like I say, I love you guys. You already know I be in the bushes. Someone, I don't forgot who that was, sweetie. She said that when I did my last video, she said that she always missed my live. But this the thing, you guys. I don't know when I'm gonna go live. I could literally just be we're working. I could be eating. The next thing I know, somebody drop a video. And grandma getting the feeling. Then I just go live. So see, I don't plan my live like that. Now, like I say, when I get to the point, now I'm just saying, you can have grandma out. You could be a member. You can have grandma out if you want. First of all, you already helping me by subscribing to my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. But if you want to have password so that I can hurry up and literally make money on YouTube, then I can get to stay home and just do videos. And I guarantee you, I will be on schedule. I can literally say, hey, grandma going live at this time every day, and then we could just have some fun. But until then, you guys, unfortunately, I am retired, but I do have a grandson. And yes, he have a mama. But that's my grandbaby. And you know, after COVID came in and changed the world for everybody. Everything costs money. So unfortunately, I do have to dash. I have to dash to help supplement my pay. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to put in what you want out of it. I'm not going to just sit home somewhere and drag somebody so that I can make money. No, I'm going to get out there and work for myself and do YouTube at the same time. So like I said, when I get to the, and listen, when I do, and like I say, I'm almost close to 1,500 subscribers. You already know. You know when I hit that mark, I'm going to do my little celebration. But when I get to the point where I can actually just stay home and retire like I'm supposed to be, baby, we're going to have a good time. You're going to have a good time. I'm going to have a set schedule, and you're going to know when I go live. But until then, I will try sometime. I'm not going to do it all the time, because sometimes I like to come out the bushes. Sometimes I like to do the surprise. See, you don't never let a person know when you're going to come out, because they do, then they'll come up around you, and I can't do that. So like I say, I love you guys. I truly, truly appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you on the next live. Baby, they said they was enjoying my story. They were telling my little story.